Thomas Street in Dandenong may look like any other suburban shopping strip, but in recent months this road has become the center of a complex identity debate that's dividing the local Afghan, Hazara and Tajik communities.
What began as a proposal to rename Thomas Street to reflect cultural pride has instead sparked disagreement, exposing long-standing tensions about identity, representation and inclusion among Southeast Melbourne's Afghan communities.
The push to rename Thomas Street began with a petition supported by Hazara and Afghan community members who initially proposed the name Afghan Bazaar. But as momentum grew, so did controversy.
So we came before the Dandenong City Council today to address a motion or an application by the Hazara community or members of the Hazara community in order to rename Afghan Bazaar to Little Bamyan.
The disagreement runs deep. Some members of the Pashtun Afghan community argued that the term Afghan is inclusive of all ethnic groups, while others felt it carried exclusive or even political connotations.
There was a council meeting tonight where we tabled our petition to request a change for the name of Afghan Bazaar, which is on Thomas Street, to Little Bamyan, a name which should be very inclusive, not a name of a race. We say in Dandenong, racism is not welcome. So this name has been imposed on the Hazaras for a long time and on the other ethnic groups in Afghanistan.
Over the past 2 months, the Greater Dandenong City Council hosted public meetings to gather community input. What was meant to be a celebration of multiculturalism quickly revealed deep division.
What specific legislations, council policy or regulatory framework governed the informal adoption of Afghan Bazaar for Thomas Street in the early 2010s?
While debate over the street name continues, it's clear the issue has triggered broader questions about belonging, inclusion, and how a multicultural community defines itself, especially in times of change.
My main question is that what other names were initially proposed beside Afghan Bazaar?
Whether it's called Thomas Street, Afghan Bazaar or Little Bamyan, one thing is certain. This debate reflects a deeper conversation about identity and representation in Dandenong.
The final decision may rest with the council, but the discussion about who belongs and how we honor that will continue far beyond the street signs. Najiba Naseri, Describe.